Hello, everybody, and welcome to my proving grounds. And here's another wonderful session of Informal IT. Now, as you can see, I have my template already set up, and today's topic is going to be about blocking websites and IPs locally. The short version for this is that I got a little fed up. If you're actually looking at my flavor text here, uh, the short version of this is a little bit of my rant, but what I'm trying to do is control a couple of local computers. Primarily, some of the users are going to sites that they're not supposed to go to. I don't necessarily need to block the entire network, but if push comes to shove, that will happen. But for these local machines, you're going to go directly into the host file. And the easiest way to do that, we're actually just going to look at the graphic here, is on a Windows machine, go to your accessories folder, find Notepad, and then just run it as an administrator. Because if you try to access your host file without doing this step, you're not going to be able to save anything. So, if we're going to go into a Windows machine here, and let's see, Windows accessory, don't do that. Here, Notepad, right click, or run this. Going to get a loud beeping. There it is, and nothing fancy. Okay, once we got to that point, just going to scroll over. We're going to just follow this path here. We're just going to go to open, and we're going to navigate to C Windows System D, System 32 drivers to the etc folder, or etc. So we'll follow that path right now. Might already be saved, but let's see. It is Windows System 32 drivers, etc. If see it again, this is how we're going to do it. Up, Windows. Scroll all the way down here. 32, you're going to look for the drivers folder. And etc. etc. And you're not going to see anything. That's because you're going to be moving to this next step, where you're going to select all files, and then you're going to get something that looks like this. So let me show you. All files, and then we're going to select hosts, and we're going to open it up. Ta-da! And as you can see, I already have Yahoo here. I did that as an experiment. And it's going to look a little bit like this. Ta-da! We'll scroll. Yes, I keep liking to scroll. But me just showing you pictures is not going to actually prove it. Let's do this. So we're going to pick a different website, and I'm going to pick something that I'm already have a bad taste in my mouth about. So let me just close this out. Actually, no, I'm not going to close it out. Um, I didn't do anything yet. The whole point is we're going to sinkhole this. I'm not exactly sure if the way I'm doing it is correct, but this actually does work for me. So come over here, hit enter. You notice I don't have a hash mark here, meaning it's not commented out, which means these are live. So over here, do 127.0.0.1. And now, the site I'm going to put down is Polybuzz. I don't really like them. There's a not safe for work vibe on that one. I think I used the term vibe correctly for this. But now, moving on. When you're doing this, you can just do it like this. But we're going to try to do best practices here. So, this, and now, www. www.polybuzz. Not AT. There you go. And you do a Control S to save, or just go to File, Save. That's it. We close it out. Now, why am I doing that? Let's go over here, up Edge, and first I mentioned Yahoo. And I didn't block Yahoo Mail, I blocked Yahoo.com. You really want to like avoid all Yahoo, you're gonna have to go through all of its sites. So that way you don't get into Yahoo.com through some kind of background roundabout method. But here we go. Wait for it, wait for it. See, that happens. Now, if I want to do the same thing to Polybuzz. This time I'm going to do www.ai. I spelled it the same way as I did in there. Yes, I did. I believe I did. Let's see. Apparently, refused to connect. I like that. Just to prove that I didn't mess up anything else. Let's just say I want to go to Netflix. I can get there just fine. Oh, that is it in a nutshell. I want to just be able to point out that this is the method that I primarily use in order to lock things out. You could also do something similar on your network, either through the router, through the DNS. If anybody wants to see that, I can do something to put that up there. This is just something that I think is actually helpful. Help you lock down your system, secure things a little bit. Have a great day. The end. Bye all.